Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see on any Watchbox platform. Reach out to me directly, tmosso@thewatchbox.com. Today, we are discussing the delicious, delectable, and delightful Moser Cie Endeavour Dual Time Concept Funky Blue, a blue fume dial on a black DLC titanium case, 40.8 millimeters in diameter. The watch measures a slim 11.4 millimeters thick and a compact 47.7 millimeters lug-to-lug with a 20 millimeter lug spacing. Now, throwing it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters circumference, you can see the shape and the size work beautifully. I could recommend it for a wrist as small as 13 centimeters circumference. You could really wear this on a small wrist. You can see that the case shape is nicely cambered and arced. The lugs are short and stubby, and in titanium with a very thin profile. This is an easy watch to wear under a cuff and on a small wrist if you so choose. Take one last look at the down the barrel and the over-the-top views. There's your over-the-top, and I have pulled it tight a little bit, and there's your down the barrel. Plenty of clearance on both sides. The watch includes a wonderful sort of nubuck textured alligator leather strap, matte black. As you can see, sheer sides showing the layers of construction. There's a monotone stitch. On the underside, it's calfskin, and as you can see, it's a brand new Moser factory strap. There's a simple matching polished and satin finished titanium pin buckle in black. And then we get to the case, which has the beautifully sculpted Moser Endeavour case profile, polished concave lug hollows, vertical satin finish on the side, a little bit of a concave profile to the bezel, which has a handsome lip on its outer edge to add definition. The same is true on the crown side. As usual with Moser Endeavour cases, there's a kerf underneath the crown so you can more easily dig your nail in. And then we have a manufacturer movement. And of course, this movement is all Moser, as Moser even makes its hairsprings, its balances, and its escapements through its precision engineering subsidiary. Now, Moser of Schaffhausen, Switzerland, makes about 1,500 watches a year, so in terms of scale, they're just a bit above FP Journe, but I think the comparison is apt in terms of innovation. This is the movement that they call the caliber 345, bidirectional automatic winding by a system similar to magic lever with twin pawls. The movement beats away at 18,000 vibrations per hour, and it automatically winds a 3-day power reserve. For shock resistance, there's a full balance bridge and a free sprung balance. As you can see, the watch does include a stop seconds function and a handmade overcoil hairspring. The movement is adjusted exceptionally in 6 positions, which gives deviation and inaccuracy no position in which to hide. If you look closely, you can also just see the 14-karat gold escapement that extends power reserve and reduces parasitic losses. All of this is 30 meters water resistant, but we are missing the pièce de résistance, which is the hidden second time zone. I have that second time zone that I can stash beneath the local hour if I wish. I have this concept style dial, and in Moser speak, concept means absolutely bereft of any disturbance. Anything that would mar the clean profile of the sunburst from the center to the edge is removed. Hands only, no text, no indices, no marks, no engraving. Fading from a lovely bright blue at the center to almost black at its edge, this is what's known as funky blue. It is a color distinctive of Moser watches, that is their term, and they call this fade a fume dial. The hands are leaf style and blackened, and though you may wonder, at first glance, you immediately realize the contrast level is high. You have that second time zone if you want it, but you can always hide it. And that's the elegance of this watch, which is minimal in all the right ways. The movement, nicely decorated. Blackened screws, double crested Côte de Genève. You can see there's a lovely graining outboard of the Côte de Genève. There's also double finishing on the rotor, which features media blasting in its hollows and a lovely brushed grain across its tops. And then if you look at the base, you can see that the balance itself is beautifully finished with beveling on its edge and satin on its top with engine turning below. A gorgeous watch and feather light in titanium DLC. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.